You're watching SuckProfessor. Hello everybody, it's me Hank. I'm joined by...
James.
Firewatch playthrough. James, I don't have any idea what this game is about.
Is it one of those like fireplaces that you watch that you download at Christmas time?
It's actually a thing you wear on your wrist that tells time but also burns your enemies into a crispy ash. So I know it's like an adventure walking around game. I do recall seeing some sort of brief demo where you guys wandering around and you found some teen girls in a pond. And their clothes are off. But it's not like a pervy game. It's like a mystery. So let's figure this out.
Where did their clothes go?
Yeah. Why are their clothes in my backpack? Let's open up a new game. We only played a very brief bit to test the audio balance for our sound recording. But here we go. We're into it. New game. It got great reviews.
Campo Santo. I've never heard of this group.
That's where Santa Claus lives. That's where Mexican Santa Claus lives. All right. Panic Inc. Wow.
Sounds like we're in a diner.
Yeah, I hear Russ, hear people chattering. Boulder, Colorado, 1975. Back in before our founding fathers signed the Declaration of Independence. Yep. Uh-oh, you see Julia.
No, I don't.
Yes! I hit enter. Uh-oh, I heard a piano. She's about your age, late 20s, laughing with well-dressed professors and grad students from nearby CU Boulder, Colorado
Is this
University.
going to be like a mud?
It's a book.
Oh, great.
What's a mud?
A mud is it's like an RPG in text only.
Oh, really? Mm-hmm. Oh. Choose your own adventure, sort of?
Yeah,
different?
It's like just a non-graphical RPG.
You, Henry, are out drinking with your pals. That's me. I'm Henry.
Okay.
That's my name, Hank.
I was shocked by that when I learned that.
That Hank is short for Henry?
Yeah, I don't see it.
Well, you can go kiss my hanky ass.
You're drunk.
So what's here? I'll do it in drunk speech. So what's your me? Oh God, I want to fuck your. You're pretty. You're pretty, she says coolly. Oh, you're pretty, she says coolly. You are not. You are a future hangover. What? You reply, confused. Someone should buy you a cheeseburger, she says.
What?
I did a terrible job reading this. She's annoyed. Women don't like being told they're pretty.
But it worked.
She flags down a waiter, and 1 week later, oh, well, sometimes it works. You got to have confidence. If she's attracted to you, women hate compliments if they don't like you, but if they like you and you compliment them, then they're okay with it. All right, so now we're Julia's boyfriend. I've always wanted a girlfriend named Julia. Okay, so WASD here, playing here on my ultra-wide monitor.
First thing I always do to test a game is, can I see my feet?
Oh, yeah.
Hey! I can see the belt and everything.
Number 2, yeah, it looks like it. Number 2, can I jump? Nope. He's got 4 arms.
It passed the first test.
Oh, we can zoom down. Look, I can't go any further. Now, test number 2. Can I see the pubes?
Wow.
James, I see my pubes every day because they're still in a pile all around my toilet.
Good Lord.
All right, let's check this out. Backpack. Right click. Oh, that's kind of cool. Whoa. Whoa, did I put it on? I just moved the mouse to the right. All right. Oh shit. Here we go. We're walking. Parking garage. So James, one thing I've noticed with some of these playthroughs that I do, mouse movement being really jerky is kind of annoying.
Yeah.
So I'm going to try to keep things kind of smoother, just in general. I'm just not going to do a lot of this.
Yeah, I was actually watching a Yogscast game where they were doing Super Truck, and he was doing that over and over. I think it was Simon on a mouse, and I had to stop like 2 minutes into it. I normally love their stuff, but I was about to throw up.
Yeah, it's sort of like you're kind of directing a show in a way. You don't want to, avoid the shaky cam. I mean, you do want to avoid the shaky cam as much as you can. All right, so should I be exploring every corner or just get in that truck and drive off? Okay, I'm holding shift down to run. Doesn't work.
Yeah.
C button.
Is there a crouch with control?
No, there's right click to zoom. That's what that is.
Okay, so you have binoculars.
Yeah, all right, I think I'm pretty sure I need to get in that truck.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that's kind of binocular-y. So I know we end up in a foresty. I know there's going to be rocks. Probably something to do with my girlfriend Julia, who look. Load gear.
Well, you can't put your backpack in the cab?
Oh, have you ever driven a car wearing a backpack?
Well, no, you put it in the passenger seat.
You date for over a year.
She
drives you absolutely nuts. It's great. Oh, yeah, like
car?
You know the hardest part about dating?
Burying the body afterwards?
Guessing her age.
No.
Get it?
Yes.
Dating. Radiocarbon dating.
Ah, I see.
You move in. You share an apartment near the school with a view of the mountains. You two drink beers out on the deck. She rubs your thigh. You get an erection. You decide to get married. You drink beer just about anywhere. I like how you're just drunk and having a great life. All right. Julia wants to... Oh, here we go.
I'm on board with that. Dogs are awesome.
Yeah, but this means she just wants to get pregnant.
With a dog?
No, women get the dog so they can test out their parenting abilities with each other for compatibility, and eventually they decide if they want to move it on to have a baby, which is like a human dog. There's a scruffy, undersized beagle. Julia is in love. She wants to bring it with her to class. There's also an intimidating but gentle-eyed German Shepherd. Nothing bad could happen to Julia while walking this dog. It's badass.
The problem is I like the name Bucket better, but I like German Shepherds more.
Yeah.
But then again...
A German Shepherd named Mayhem is pretty good, though.
Right, but you don't want to kick the bucket.
That's true. Or cause mayhem.
Yeah.
Which is when a dog poops, and instead of letting it hit the ground, you just cup your hand. And that way you keep the sidewalk clean. Let's go with the German Shepherd. We had a German Shepherd. It was named Michaela. And it would drool in the car, and then it ran away, and then we just let it. We didn't bother with it. It sucked. Mayhem's an excellent dog. He loves wrestling with you in the park. Kent goes with Julia on her runs, even though he's too big to bring to school. Julia loves him all the same. Mayhem is a friend. Okay, so Mayhem's obviously gonna get killed.
God, he better not.
What? You're so sensitive about dogs?
I love dogs. I hate people. I love dogs.
1979. You talk out on the deck. It's summer. 9:30. What year was it before? 1975.
1975. Yeah.
9:30, and the heat still radiates off of the high desert. See, James, kids. What did I tell you?
I'd say they're horrible.
No, I'm asking you. Do you want to have kids with me?
That's quite all right.
Fine. They're not very smart or good at much. I'm saying if you and I have a couple little idiots. Oh no, what do? Do I tell her? Do I dash her dreams and deny her biological imperative to reproduce? Just because I don't want to be stressed out by children?
You already have a dog. A dog's so much better than kids.
I know, they are. Dogs are also, if they die, you don't go to jail, unlike kids.
Yeah, well, unless they're in a hot car, then you do go to jail.
That's true. We rescued a dog at a place I worked. There was a dog in a hot car, and we were trying to break down the...
Really?
Yeah.
How did you know the car was hot?
Because it was a fucking hot summer day.
But how do you know the inside of the car was hot?
Because the dog was panting and barely alive.
Okay, I've got a good story about that afterwards.
All right. Okay. Well, what do you want to do? Do you want to have kids?
No.
All right, me neither. You know, James, one of my biggest hopes is to meet a woman who doesn't have any interest in reproducing. Because I'm like, let's just go traveling and have a nice TV. She looks away, out towards the mountains. We have plenty of time, right? Speak for yourself, mister. Oh, wait, I got the voices. Don't worry, you assure her. That's my man. That's my man. You tell her she has the body of an undergrad. What?
What the?
It's okay, you're still young and hot. My ovaries didn't get the memo. Oh, my ovaries didn't get the memo. One day, okay? One day, okay. I mean, one day, okay. Okay, one day. 6 months later, you get engaged and lying in bed on a Sunday morning. Wow,
I feel like we're losing this game.
Yeah. Oh, I prefer the text than the talking.
Oh, but anyway,
right.
there's a big field of farm that we take our dogs to run, right?
Is this your story now?
Yes, this is my story. We take dogs to run there. They love it. There's nothing in the world they love more than that, and they basically run themselves until they're absolutely exhausted.
What kind of dogs?
They're just mutts. They're like big dogs found in the woods, new to the home, took them in, love them very much.
While you're talking, I'm going to look at the video display settings.
So basically my dad goes, usually the farm is right next to a grocery store. So on the way home from the farm, taking the dogs for a run, he'll leave the car running, but it's kind of hard to hear that it's running because it runs very low. And he has the air conditioner on for them on full blast. So they're sitting back panting like crazy because they just got back from a big run, but they're loving it because they have this cool, brisk air blowing right in their face.
Okay.
And he's not going to be gone for more than like 5 minutes. So he does the extra mile to make sure that they're comfortable in the car. And we get nasty letters put on the windshield all the time like, you monster, I hope you're happy. Because they see them panting in there, and they just jump to the conclusion that they're burning up in there.
But the car's running with the AC on.
Yes. And they leave notes and like, I have a right mind to smash your windshield.
Okay, so I can't climb up on the rocks. So how do you guys take it? Do you ever have a confrontation?
No, we never see them. They're wimps, and they leave the note and walk away, but they're dumb people.
Yeah.
Because there's a time and a place where you break someone's window to save a dog. I would do it myself too, but you can, if you take a tiny extra second to realize that the car is running and the air conditioner's on.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I hear ya. People are weird. They want to get in someone else's business. Plus, it feels good to save a dog because, you know, like what are those people saying? People going to go save a homeless person?
Yeah, but they didn't do anything. They wrote a note. I mean, if they legitimately thought the dog was in trouble and they just left a note, it's okay, the dog died, but at least I got my little...
They feel powerless,
social justice crap
that's
out.
their way of feeling like they can do something about it.
Ugh. And the worst thing is that this happened like 3 or 4 times, and the note was always written on the back of a church pamphlet.
Ah, okay.
Made me extra angry.
Yeah. Yeah, so you should crucify the dog on a cross. All right, so let's get into the game, guys. Thoroughfare Trailhead. So where do you think we are now?
I think you're on Two Forks.
Two Forks Lookout. Where's the trailhead? We got Thoroughfare Basin.
Okay.
Is there a UR here I'm looking for? Thunder Canyon. That's the kind of lady I'd like to meet, if you know what I'm saying. Wink, wink. Enough of these Jonesy Lakes. I'd like to meet a Thunder Canyon. Show her my mule point.
Learn to live with bears. That won't last long.
Speaking of my back hair. Okay, so that's a heart. No fireworks. I smell trouble since it's called Firewatch. What's our frame rate? Oh man, what the hell? Oh, it's hidden. It's in the 40s.
Yeah, it looks pretty good.
And it's not really good. Okay, here we go. I get annoyed. I have a GTX 780. I just upgraded to a 4790K. 4970K? I don't remember. You think I would know that. It's a Thursday night and Julia is 4 hours late. She doesn't call. You're worried and getting angrier by the minute. She walks in after you've gone to bed. Sweet.
I think we need to ditch Julia.
Yeah, I'd rather go camping with bears.
Yeah.
She's not quite drunk, but she's clearly been having a fun time. You fight when she gets between the sheets.
Well, you're trying to sleep. What does she think she's doing?
She's coming home.
Well, she should be considerate. You're trying to sleep. She came home late. She's drunk. She should just like sleep on the couch so she doesn't wake you up.
Or get into bed and go to bed.
Julia's rude. I don't like her.
I don't think so. It's nice. Have you ever had a woman crawl into bed and put her arms around you?
And wake you up when you have a hard day at work ahead of you?
Even if she smells like Mai Tais? It's nice. I like it. It's better than snuggling with my pile of laundry that I never fold, that I sleep next to. Do we ignore her or get mad? James will get mad.
I get even. Yes! Awesome.
You're an inconsiderate asshole, Julia. She tells you to fuck yourself and not to be such a baby. You call her selfish. You're a shellfish. You're a real clam. And a coelacanth. She knows you mean it, and it hurts her feelings.
Stage 1 of getting rid of Julia, done.
Yes, call her a shellfish. You shrimp. Julia still likes to draw. She draws plants from her research. She draws all the places you go. She draws you. All right, James, what are we doing?
You gotta do the right one.
It's fun to frolic.
Yeah.
Julia was right. You are very pretty. See, you're still having fun times.
This is terrible.
It's pretty. I think they're trying to establish pretty normal relationships.
They're trying to make you feel like you have a connection to Julia because they're gonna kill her.
Yeah, or she's gonna be the one we have to.
Yeah, and you're doing a hike by yourself because she's gone and you're trying to clear your head. Maybe that's supposed to be an emotional roller coaster.
All right, so
but I don't care for Julia.
Wow, you really made up your mind pretty quick there, buddy boy.
She woke you up. That's unforgivable.
What I want to know is, are we going to find any floating healing items or possibly an audio log or two?
What if we find Julia's body?
Oh, no, don't say it. I like Julia. James, I happen to kind of like sassy, opinionated women myself because I am sassy and opinionated. Two Forks Fire Lookout. 8 more miles still. And, spacebar to climb over obstructions. Did I see a hut? Uh-oh, we got sunlight.
You got like a Wreck-It Ralph arm.
I know, I did notice that they're pretty thick. During the summers, you and Julia enjoy walking Mayhem at night. They're talking about that wrestler Mayhem. There's a festival in town. It brings in folks from faraway places. One of them tries to mug you with a knife.
Push Julia in front of the knife.
What if one of them tried to knife you with a mug? Not hard to do. Mayhem runs away. That's why we picked a good dog. May me move, fuck the dog. What? She gets flustered and has trouble speaking when she is stressed. You confront the attacker. What do we do, James?
Let's, I appreciate that he tried to get rid of Julia for us, so let's just scare him away.
All right, we'll beat his goddamn face in. Your arm gets cut up, but you beat the guy to a pulp. You don't feel very tough. You cry your eyes out before the cops show up. Julia asks to take a different path from that day forward.
Oh, okay, I got it.
Yeah, a different path. Okay.
I thought it said ask you to take, but no.
Oh, right. You say, okay, you don't want to go that way either. From then on, you walk by the river.
Where you find Julia's body floating by.
Where you find the mugger's body. Plans to have kids get waylaid by work.
Yes!
Finally. I mean, thank the working gods.
By design.
The one benefit of working too hard is being too stressed out to reproduce. Julia gets offered a job at Yale. Yale is in Connecticut, 2,000 miles away. It's a great job. Associate department chair. She wants to move. You absolutely do not. Convince her not to take the job. Agree if she...
So you're basically screwing her either way. I love this. It's a win-win.
Why?
She's horrible.
Why don't you like her?
She woke me up in the middle of the night, drunk.
She came home and wanted to be close to the person she loves.
Oh, man.
You gotta learn, you gotta look up forgiveness. It's in the Bible.
Oh, yeah, I need to read that.
Convince her to not take the job. I like, though, that he's like, no kids, no job, nothing for you. So do we want to be selfish about Julia, or do we want to be a supportive guy here? This is going to push their relationship apart. Meaning long-distance relationships are very difficult.
Yeah, she might start dating some professor or something. So I think the right one's probably the best one because she's stuck at home with you all the time if she doesn't take the job.
Well, and also making her not take the job, she'll resent that, and then that can also drive a wedge between your relationship, which means both options are sort of shitty.
Okay, I think the one to the right will probably force her away faster.
Your goal is to force her away, but we're going to end up having to rescue her.
We are? Is that what this is about?
I assume.
Oh.
I would still, even my ex-girlfriends who I don't date anymore, if they were, like, I would still try to rescue them if they needed help.
Well, yeah, it depends on how far
I mean, I write that in my hope journal every night.
Okay, I'll let you do this decision then.
Well, I don't like either one. Convince her not to take a job, I actually think is the dick move, but it's the funnier one. Okay. I'm always going for what's funnier because it's funny to deny her even more of her life's, like,
let
prerogatives.
her lead a life of regret.
You tell her this means you won't have a family. She says that's bullshit. She's totally right. She asks if her taking a job means you won't come with her. You say yes. Again, bullshit. Oh man, see, it's getting bad. This is not okay, James.
I'm liking this game.
You like turmoil. I want to do one of these games where you just have a nice wife and eventually you both die old, holding hands while getting mutual massages from a Thai.
See, she's crazy.
Paid after leave. She's lost on a colleague for borrowing books that were important to her. She didn't remember she had happily loaned them to him. She's not crazy. She's overworked and stressed by this shitty husband. She's had a job. She's been denied her life. She didn't get the dog she wanted.
She got the dog.
She got mugged. No, well, yeah.
Okay, she wanted the one that she could take to school with her.
Yeah.
Okay,
so she's been denied all these ways. You say maybe guys should talk to someone about it. You make macaroni and drink wine.
I love macaroni.
See, this is the funny.
I absolutely love macaroni.
Who is like, you know what'll make me feel better? Wine and macaroni. So this is the sensitive answer.
Yeah.
And this is what I would do in my life because I am a sensitive man.
The problem is that option deprives me of both wine and macaroni.
That's true.
Yeah.
But this is the funnier one.
Yeah.
You make a macaroni portrait of a divorce and get drunk and yell at her.
You should make her a macaroni ultrasound of a child you never had.
You watch Dallas on TV and sleep together on the couch. Wait, we slept together. Is that the good sleep together or the sleep together? I actually like doing both with women. Sex and literally sleeping.
There's two lanterns and one's out, implying that Julia is dead.
Okay, you got to put on your new sunglasses because that's not a lantern. That's a
stove.
That's a stove.
That's what he cooked Julia in the
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm
fine.
stuck here. I can't move around.
It looked like a lamp from my perspective, but you're right.
Yeah, I hear you. It's the same. It's a Coleman. By the way, nice advert. Oh, Goldman it says. Coldman.
Huh.
But it's not. This is just an advertisement for the Goldman. For Coleman lanterns.
Oh God! What? Oh, Jesus!
Wait, I didn't read it. I didn't.
I don't think there was any.
What was that? That was like a drawing of me. Except my dick is smaller. Mayhem is getting older. He's got silver hair down his back and slows down at night. He's also turned into a fat man who's bald and has a beard and a penis. You and Julia walk him to the bar to see your friends. It feels like nothing has changed. Julia goes, so she's been denied these dreams of hers and she's stuck with you.
But she's like a schizo.
No, she's not.
Look, her affliction is getting worse.
Her research is in shambles. She drives her car to the next town over for no particular reason and has to be brought home by the police. She is devastated. Oh boy, she is struggling. So we met in 1975 and it's taken us 12 years to ruin her life. That's good. Some days you get the Julia who calls you a dope and your unborn children little idiots. Other days you get a stranger. She pulls you into bed to make love. By the way, that's true. What they say about crazy chicks, it's true.
This is a good thing though, because if we had children with her, they would inherit the crazy gene.
Not always. Sometimes it skips a generation. Just like Down syndrome.
Ooh.
After 5 minutes, she gets into a panic, believing her dad is at the door.
Her dad has been dead for 12 years.
Yeah, he's the mugger. You tell her family. They're crushed and begin to make trips to and from their home in Australia to visit her. For a while, your friends come by with little things to brighten the day. She gets worse. So she's really, schizo is not the word we would use. But maybe she is.
Yeah, it's probably a poor choice of words there.
It's fine.
No,
if you imagine stuff, no, it's not offensive. It's just
that one probably is.
Nah, I don't think it's that bad. I mean, I just don't. It's not. It's very specific.
Yeah.
You spend your days following Julia around the house. You count the seconds between 2 weekly visits from Daniel the nurse. He suggested Julia could live somewhere with a 24-hour care home, assist with you for a couple months. You decide to move her into a full-time care facility. You're determined to take... Oh, no. What a... Okay. Both choices are horrible.
I'm starting to feel bad for Julia now, so let's just choose the my bad.
This is this here?
Which one's my bad? And which one makes everything okay?
Well, see, here's the thing about somebody... So, you know, I've had not, issues, but I mean, I've dealt with people with mental illness.
Yeah.
It is so overwhelming for one person. Like, so this option... And I feel so much for people who are like... They have to be a permanent caretaker for someone, and so the more help you can get, the better off generally everybody is.
Yeah,
this is sort of like sentencing yourself because of stubbornness or something. When I think actually this is a better. Neither one is funny anymore.
Yeah, I was about to say this went from fun and enjoyable and funny to depressing and horrific.
I thought this was like a camping simulator.
I know. I wanted to hate Julia. Now I pity her. This is terrible.
We'll move her into a facility. Okay. Fuck, now I'm feeling horrible.
As long as Mayhem's okay.
I want 60 frames per second, James. It makes me angry.
Any sort of frame stutter just bothers you.
Yeah. Still looks alright, but... Cool game. I mean, it looks cool. It's very pretty. Let's walk this way, though. I always like to go backwards, because I always feel like there's stuff that...
Oh, please tell me you're not hiking out to her grave. Like, I'm not saying like he killed her and buried her in the woods. I'm saying like a peaceful place where she was once happy, where you two were happy together, and buried her out here in a respectful ceremony.
Well, you can't, I mean, they have like pretty strict rules about where you're allowed to bury bodies.
Or maybe she just charges you with an axe out of the woods.
Yeah. Julia has turned into a witch. She's called the Birch Witch. She haunts the woods.
She is a water hag.
She turns into light, powdery smoke and spends her days in the sunlight. Disarticulated into several clouds. At nighttime, she reforms herself into a murderous, axe-wielding monster. Goes by the name Mayhem. And says, I wanted babe. Oh, look.
Is that Julia?
That's Julia. She has become an elk.
Man, she's horny.
You spotted me.
That was a bad joke.
I heard you.
I'll take it back.
You're very horny. I like it. I was going to say...
I disapprove of my own joke.
She's very antlery.
Yeah.
Her family agrees with your decision. You find a fantastic place in Boulder and move her there. You see her every day, then every other day. Man, this would be a fucked up game in VR.
Yeah.
Just like nursing home mental illness. You go out to the bar with your old friends. It's not the same. You get the feeling that every wife tells her husband, if you ever put me in a home like Henry did, I will cut your balls off. What? So he gets grief? He gets grief for this?
Well, no, he gets the feeling that that's what they're saying about him behind her.
Oh, get the feeling, yeah. You slowly decide not to see your old friends, but it's creating rifts in his life, and it's God. This game is intense. Jesus Christ! Like my life has had similar times like this, and it's like I don't need this shit in a video game.
Oh no! You're gonna get with his sister now.
She visits her every day. You go with her some of the time. Susan buys an old typewriter, urges you just to use it if you don't see a therapist. You won't. You've always really liked Susan.
Oh, this is going to a bad place.
You've always been attracted to mental stability.
No!
Months go by. What, Mayhem dies?
Yes.
Of old age.
No, Julia did it.
Julia doesn't remember him when you tell her.
Because
Aww. That's better. That way she won't feel grief. Well, wouldn't you rather forget you had the dog?
She's a suspect.
No, he died of old age. That whole thing earlier was about how Mayhem is getting old.
And how she was jealous that he had luxurious silver hair.
Yeah. Yeah, like Anderson Cooper.
Yeah.
Sometimes it takes her a minute to lock in on you. In the back of your mind, you believe it's because you see her less and less. And seeing her less and less makes her forget you more. You think. I thought I said you drink. You make a macaroni to forget about it.
And a wine.
Summer is coming, and you see an ad in the paper for a job. So this guy's life has basically gone to hell.
Yeah.
It's been a terrible... He had a good few years when he and Julia had a dog, and they banged. Not the dog. And you take it... So the job is obviously for the fire patrol guy.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay, so actually I remember seeing this. I've seen this in the demo when it was out.
I just want to know why he carries a book around with a drawing of himself naked.
Well, it's someone's journal.
That's what I look
Can
like.
I get into the backpack? Oh, look, I hit the I button. Q, read, zoom. Nothing. All right, tab. Up. Sorry, press some buttons. Okay. All right, so... I don't know if this is just sort of an exploration, wander around game, or do we actually get rewarded for exploring and discovering little corners and shit.
I feel like this game's not really full of rewards. I think it's just designed to tear you down and make you feel horrible about yourself.
Cistern. Oh, this is my favorite band, Wicked Cistern. Spigot? That sounds racist. Or offensive, I should have said. Alright, so the spigot works. Cistern.
I feel like the game has finally started.
Yes, this is the game. So we're in control. Oh, look, there's an outhouse.
Yeah.
Well, we gotta go take a poopy.
I have a feeling it's going to be, the door is locked. The key is in the watchtower.
Yeah. You have found an audio log.
You have found a poop log.
I have been pooping. The poop log, isn't that redundant? Generator?
No, because a log can be made of other things other than poop.
That's true. Wooden sign. Whoa!
Oh, that was scary.
That is so weird. What the hell? I hit the right click button for release and drop. That is so strange. Wow. Alright. Get out of here. Let's put him somewhere where I can...
Take him into the outhouse.
Yeah, I want to put him on the toilet. He just throws it. Use. Stick your arm in the toilet. Reach down and pull out the snakes that live in there. Alright, we're putting him on the toilet.
Why does he always fall face down? Oh, he disappeared.
Oh, he went down in.
Is he behind the thing or is he lost in Clip?
Oh, he's behind it. Okay.
Monster Land.
Because I hope I don't need it later. There you go.
He's like a cat, only
Look,
he falls face
butterfly,
down.
monarch.
It's a monarch?
Yeah, monarch butterfly.
How can you tell?
I got good vision.
Little crown?
Yeah.
Tiara?
It had an English accent.
Nah.
Alright, let's get into this thing. Wow, this is a crazy ass game, man. Holy shit.
So is it the type of game where you get inventory items?
Yeah, well, I hit I for notes and documents.
Okay.
And Q.
I mean, you got a backpack, so I assume you can pick things up and pick them around.
That's what I'm assuming too. Alright, well, listen, I'm going to play with the graphics a bit, but first we're going to end this video and move on to the next one. So guys, like, subscribe, and if you're enjoying this or don't, that's also fine. Leave comments. Let us know what you're having fun. If you're having fun, and we'll check you up on the next one. I want to see if I can fix the graphic issues that are bothering me a bit here. But, James, I almost called you Games. What a kooky game. I didn't know it was going to be all sick wife and shit.
Yeah, that's crazy. That took a very bad turn.
I just wanted to set some forests on fire.
I just wanted to divorce Julia.
You wanted to marry that mayhem.
Yeah.
Bye.